subscribers and non-subscribers, anyone that's viewing this video. It is that time of year again. It comes around so quickly. It is time for me to post my yearly readings for 2024 for each of the zodiac signs. They are general readings for you. It's a month-by-month projection of what's coming up for you in 2024. If you would like to book your own personal yearly projection, then you can go to visit my website. The link is below and you can book that reading from there. Please be aware that it is a limited time offer only, so it will only be available till the end of January 2024. So please get in before then if you are interested in having your own personal yearly projection. My lovely Scorpio, welcome to your annual reading, your reading for 2024, your yearly reading, that time of year again. This is a general reading for you, my lovely Scorpio. It's a reading for Scorpio sun, rising and moon sign. My lovely Scorpio, I have been meditating on your energy. I have drawn 3 cards from 3 different decks that will be your catalyst cards, your cards that provide that thread through 2024, the energy and something to take with you throughout the year. And then I'll create your 12 card spread, 1 card for each month, and use a second deck as well to get more depth and meaning into each month. So let's start. The first card you've got here is the crone. Isn't she wonderful? Male or female? This is about the getting of wisdom. The crone is about the mature woman, or it can be male, it can be someone who's young as well. It's about getting the wisdom, getting the knowledge, knowing, feeling comfortable in your own skin, which is what's important here regardless of age. Being comfortable in your own skin, pursuing what you're wanting to pursue, not having to live up to expectations, but rather pursuing your truth in wisdom. Also communicating with the higher realms as well. Confidence, laying new plans, living life differently, changes that you want to bring in around you. In wisdom and understanding. I love the crone. There's that assurity, there's that confidence that comes through. You've also then got straddling worlds, wandering between realms. Now this is also straddling the worlds, your old self and then your new self. In 2024, there's a redefining of something around you. There's a new you evolving. So you're still straddling between the old you and the new you. So you're in that formative time. It's about moving to a place where you're comfortable in your own skin. Straddling the worlds is also about your spirituality. It's about living in this realm and living in a higher realm, connecting with your guides, connecting with spirit, following your intuition, developing that intuition as well. So this straddling the worlds can have, those 2 meanings of straddling this third dimension and a higher realm, or the old world and the new world that you are creating and moving into. So it's going to be a very interesting year for you. You've also got the freshwater turtle. Versatility, yeah, it's about being versatile. It's about being able to go with the flow. It's about not swimming upstream, adapting to the various situations, adapting and trialing who you want to be and what you want to do and how you want to live. And the wisdom is in how it was in the past for you, knowing what you don't want so you know what you do want, so that you can create the reality that you're wanting to create. And so that is the versatility. It's about going with the flow. It's not about being rigid here as well. So my lovely Scorpio, let's create the 12 card spread and see what's coming up for you as well. So let me see. 1 more card for this first 6 months. Beautiful. And then the second half of the year, let's have a look at what's in store for you. Oh, cards are flying out everywhere. Beautiful. Interesting. Interesting time. There's really a time of rediscovery here for you. Coming into your own too as well, finally. Okay, so let's have a look. January of 2024. Here's my second deck that I'm going to use as well. January 2024, you've got the Five of Swords. The Five of Swords. This is about the old way of thinking, the old you, what you've done in the past, how you've communicated, what you've written, how you've the knowledge you've had, the skills that you've had. But there's something new that's coming up here as well. You're taking. It's not like, well, the old's not relevant anymore. The old you's not relevant. It is. It's the building blocks of creating who you're going to become. And so you're really looking at that. You're really analysing that. I want to say to you in January, and you're doing it with confidence and with strength. Okay, let's review that. Let's think about that. What's my life been like? What do I want to do in moving forward? You're doing it in strength and in confidence. So there's nothing reluctant here about January. It's determination. It's confidence in moving forward. You know how you want to move forward. You know what you want to create. You know who you want to be. You know what you've learnt. I love it. Then you get to February. In February, you've got the King of Cups. This is you, male or female, but it's about you being in control of your emotions. There's nothing out of control about your emotions. There's nothing that is down about your emotions. You're very much in control. This is also being in control of your intuition, your self-talk, and what you're wanting to do moving forward, what's going to make you happy, what is going to please you, what's going to bring you joy. Of course, you're also considering others in your life. It's not a solo journey. However, there's an inner strength and confidence and this emotional stability. It's crossed with the sun. Huge potential here. The king energy knows, the kings know what they want, and the king tells us, so this is what we're doing, this is what I want, and they know it's going to happen. They know it's going to unfold. What's been in your heart's desire in February? You're going to be investigating that. What's in your heart's desire in moving forward? Whatever plans you want to set, whatever changes you want to make, February is going to be a tremendously positive month, which is shown by the sun. A very, very positive month. There's no dark corners. There's nothing sneaky. There's nothing that's going to block you. It's just clear sailing, and that's the strength that's coming from January moving into February. So I really like that. I like that. Then in March, you've got the Three of Swords. So there's some sort of disappointment. Forewarned is forearmed. I've got to give you what I get. There's some sort of disappointment that's coming up here in March. Something that there's some sort of regret or some sort of disappointment. Someone's going to disappoint you. You may disappoint somebody, because it's a double-edged sword here. It cuts both ways. So it could be you disappointing someone, you hurting someone on an emotional level, or it could be someone is disappointing you. The card that crosses that is the Nine of Pentacles, the Nine of Coins. So whatever this is, it's not going to be that devastating because this is quite a positive card. It's a card of abundance. It's a card of fulfillment. It's a card, you're going to be in a very different place. It's a card of success. So whoever disappoints, or maybe you disappoint, it's not a huge thing. It's a hiccup in the month of March. It's a hiccup it's something for you to review or look at and make decisions about. But there is the Nine of Coins, the Nine of Pentacles. There is abundance and success as well in March, more so. Oh, cards are flying out everywhere. And then you've got April, and in April you've got the Ten of Cups. In April you're feeling very confident, very secure, very loved. There's a lot to do with family, a lot to do with home, a lot to do with reunions or unifications or celebrations. It's comfortable in your home. It's comfortable. You're feeling loved and secured and solid. there as well. There's some sort of celebration. Who's celebrating a wedding? There's a wedding or an engagement or some major event coming up here as well in April. This is to do in the home, with the family. So I would say to you, this is a personal, this is a home situation. It's not a work situation. So there's a lot to do with the home in April. Then you've got May, and in May you do some reflecting. There's something you're walking away from. This could be completion, tying up the loose ends, walking away from the old self, like the crone says, like between the worlds. It's like, okay, I'm going to walk away from the past. I'm going to reinvent myself. I'm moving into the future. There's certain things that you're going to be releasing, behaviors, cycles, attitudes, ways of thinking. It could be people, it could be situations, it could be work, it could be, whatever it is, you're ready to leave that behind and move on to greener pastures. It could be you're changing jobs, you're not getting any satisfaction or love or passion out of a work that you're doing, and you decide, well, I'm going to reinvent myself, I'm going to move into another line of work, something that brings me more satisfaction. There's also that as well. Whatever comes up, don't feel like there's a sense of, you might feel like, oh, I don't know, this is really hard. There's a sense of loss, or there's something that, the Five of Pentacles is, it's happening quickly for everybody else. Why isn't it happening so quickly for me? Did I make the right decision? So a little bit of doubt creeps in, but understand that that's your thinking process. That's how you're perceiving it. It's not reality. Reality is that there is success there. You are moving on to better things. So when you're shedding, when you're moving on from the past or the old you and creating a new you or a new environment, if there's some doubt that creeps in, understand that that's how you're feeling. It's actually not reality. It's actually quite good in May. I'm going to draw another card for you for May. There it goes. Let's have a look at what that is. Yeah. Okay. Confidence. There's confidence. There's nothing to worry about in May. Any decisions and choices you're making, anything you're moving away from. This is a very good head for business, pursuing your passion, being in control of your work or what you're wanting to do with your life, projects or plans or things that you are establishing. There's great success, great motivation, things happening quickly around you. And then you've got June, and in June you've got the Hangman. So in June's going to ask you to look at things from different angles, from different perspectives. Don't be set in your ideas. So what you're doing in May, be flexible in June. Don't be set in your ideas. So this is the turtle. This is the versatility card that's coming in here. Don't think, well, this is what I want to do and I'm not budging. It's about, okay, let's look at this from different perspectives. Let's look at this from different angles. How else can I achieve the goals that I want to set and what I want to do? That's going to be very important. Let's see what second card comes up for you here. Okay, so what have you got? It's about patience. It's about being patient. You have set your goals. You're working towards a new you. It's not about pushing it and, I want results now. Things will come to fruition when they're ready to come to fruition. Things will come to you when they're ready to come to you. What you need to do is nurture. With fruit trees, you need to till the soil, fertilize, water, look after the growth, and then you reap the benefits of it when the fruit is ripe. So when the timing is right, you will get those benefits. Because in July, you've got the Emperor. I love that. Everything you touch turns to gold. The Emperor is the king energy on steroids. There's great success here. Whatever you want to implement, whatever you want to do, it's going to work out. You're going to be successful. It's time to take charge and make things happen, make things work for you. I like that. It's the Midas touch. So July is going to be a very, very successful month. Absolutely. You're crossing a threshold. You're leaving what's not necessary behind. This is this card here. Let me find it for you. Oh, I don't know where it is. Anyway, it's the card of working. I've got so many cards on the table here. It's a card of working. You're walking away from. You're leaving stuff behind. You're crossing the threshold. You're really, that final transformation is absolutely happening here, so that it's really working for you. You're moving on to new horizons. You're crossing the threshold. There's success here. There's a redesigning of what you're wanting. There's a determination that comes with you in July. You're unstoppable. I'm hearing a cleansing. There's a cleansing. So what does that mean for you? Let's wait and see what happens in July. Then you've got August, and in August, it's leaving the past behind. This is the adversity, understanding. You develop this new way of this new understanding of all the adversity, the problems, and the hurdles, and the lessons that you've had to overcome. Knowing that this guy's got a tattoo on his back. Knowing that life marks us. Life tattoos us. Whatever has happened in the past, whatever we've overcome, has made us who we are today. Has helped us to find our path of what we need, what we want to do, what we're here for, what our blueprint is, what our plan is. Very important, because when you will discover that. And you find your strength. You find your strength, your wisdom, your knowledge. This is the crone, the wisdom energy, the knowing energy. This new way of communicating, this wisdom. Being able to see the future clearly, being able to see far-reaching, holistically, what's going on around you. My lovely Scorpio, I love it. Then in September, you've got the Tower. And so, people go, oh no, the Tower. But the Tower is actually our friend. The Tower helps us to decide, something's going to happen lightning fast where you think, oh, okay, what do I need to shed? Is it my beliefs, my attitudes? Do I need to release? Do I need to forgive? Do I need to release the past? Do I need to release situations, people? What is it that you need to cleanse? So that this is an opportunity here in September it's a cleansing opportunity. It's an opportunity to really shed that skin. I'm just seeing a snake energy. Shed that skin so that you can create a new skin. The wheel of fortune is turning in your favor. So whatever it is you're releasing, it's going to allow you. The wheel, I always feel like the wheel is something you use to move forward. There's movement. It's good fortune. It's moving on to good fortune. Things are looking up. Things are turning up for the better. If someone in your family was problematic, I just feel like there's a child or someone that was problem. There's that sort of. I'm feeling like the dust settles. I want to say for whoever that is. I'm feeling like the dust settles, which is a good thing. And then you've got October, and in October you've got the King of Pentacles, the King of Coins, the King of Pentacles, and this is all things home, work, environment. You're managing it, you're controlling it, you're organizing it. I feel like you're busy, you're organizing it in a home environment, whether you're caring for a parent or children or in a relationship or just on your own and single and volunteering. There's things that you're doing that are grounding. You're in control of it. It's also planning your work, what you want to do for work, the changes you want to bring in. What do you need to learn? What are your finances like? Buying and selling property. This is all happening in October. And it's about also being grounded and maintaining that balance. Peace and harmony and balance is really important, because with that peace and harmony and balance, you're going to hear your inner voice. You're going to be able to follow your intuition, which plays a really important part here in October, in any changes that come in for you in October. Then you've got November, and in November, I call this the ho-hum card. A few zodiac signs have got this. This is like, oh, okay, this is life. Life gets. You've got to deal with your taxes. You've got to deal with something that's broken down. You've got to call in a professional to fix something. This is the things that take us away from what we really want to do, they're just time-consuming things. But understand that there are others around you that will help you. You can employ professionals to do something. You can get family to help you, friends to help you. Share the load. But it's like, this is tedious. It's like, I don't want to do this. I want to do what I want to do, because there's a turning point here. There's a pursuit of your passion. Things are going to happen really quickly. So there's another turning point. So there's other things that you want to get on with, but there's going to be this little interference that's coming up in November. But there's a huge turning point, a huge new beginning that's starting here in November. I love it. And by December, you're really feeling very comfortable in your own skin. That's that crone energy. You are home. This is you. You're feeling really comfortable about what you've achieved and where you are and who you are and what you've done. So December, you're feeling like, wow, I've arrived. I've got my new skin. I've got, this is who I want to be. I've discovered who I want to be. And with that discovery, there's a wealth of opportunities that come your way. So what does that look like? Is it overseas travel? Is it renovating, buying and selling a home? Is it a new job, new study? What's your life's purpose? Is it new hobbies? What is it that you're wanting to do? These opportunities will come to you. So put them out there. Throw out the seeds and see which ones germinate. See which ones come to fruition. This takes you into then 2025, which I like, with a really strong sense of who you are. Even though someone disappoints you in March, there's a bit of a disappointment in someone, or someone's disappointed in you. I don't know which way round it might work for you. Okay, I'm going to draw a card from the Divine Abundance deck. Let's see. You've got two cards here, my lovely Scorpio. Let's see what they are. One is deepening. Once you're on earth for enough lifetimes, your old soul will begin to long for non-grasping detachment and surrender. They bring the peace of God. That's that Temperance card. It's also the crone energy. I love that, the wisdom of the black cat. And then you've got receiving. Every day it becomes easier to receive the highest divine plan and to trust my inner guidance. That's going to also play a very important part for you in 2024. I love that. My lovely Scorpio, love, light, and many blessings to you. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, you can follow the link below to my website. Equally, if you would like to book a yearly projection that will be specific to you, you can also book that via my website. Understand that that's a limited time offer. It's available till the end of January 2024. So if you're wanting that, make sure you get in and book that. Love, light, and blessings to you.